I've always wanted an overhead rig, so this is how I built mine. To start, we're using a couple corner brackets from IKEA. They're supposed to be used for holding up your curtains, but here we're using it to create our GoPro mount. So the main reason I'm using this, it's because they're pretty rigid, but they're actually quite easy to find. And the best thing is, with using these sort of corner brackets, I don't really have to reinvent something to hold my GoPro. These are hard metals, they hold up the GoPro pretty well. So you don't have to use these IKEA sets, and this is definitely not a paid endorsement, but the reason I'm using IKEA is because they're pretty easy to find and they're quite cheap. So I mean, by all means, if you find anything similar, you can use them as well. So the mount is pretty much done by now, so let's go on to the rig. I'm using PVC pipes to assemble the rig. To make this build even easier, I'm using elbows to connect all the PVC pipes. So you can see I'm actually just putting them together without any screws, and it makes life so much easier. So sometimes the PVC pipe doesn't really go into the elbows perfectly, so you have to add a little bit of super glue just to make it more stable, but then, that's all you need. I always like to test out how the things fit before I do the final assembly. So I'm actually assembling the rigs first, and then trying to put a mount in between the rigs as well, just to test out what it looks like. And then I'm attaching the black clamp from the GoPro kit set to our mount. I'm basically just screwing it on, and I'm using a piece of wood just to make it a little bit more stable. But now you can attach or detach the GoPro onto the mount really easily. While everything is assembled now, just put the mount in between the rig, and then there you have it. So I hope that was easy for you and it was useful. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.